Hey, what's up, guys? Calling out back with another video. And today I want to talk about the Broncos there and Sean Payton almost getting Belichick to the Broncos as Belichick as the head coach of the Denver Broncos there. This was Sean Payton's idea at the time in the 2024 season there. Sean Payton said, hey, he almost brought Belichick into Denver there. Sean Payton almost did that there, but he didn't feel comfortable there because the fans might have different reactions to it there. The fans might actually have different reactions to Belichick to be the head coach for the Broncos there in the 2024 season there. Honestly, and then also Sean Payton should have been the assistants coach there behind Belichick there if Belichick actually agreed to be with the Broncos in 2024 there, or Sean Payton actually agreed to actually do it, because Sean should have been the assistant coach there and Belichick should have been the head coach there if the Broncos actually was possibly going into this direction there. Mostly with Sean Payton there. That'd be actually pretty interesting if Belichick there actually was coaching the Denver Broncos there, because maybe Bo Nix should have actually played much better under Belichick there, because Belichick actually had Tom Brady at the time there, and he mostly got a lot of wins with Tom Brady there. So that is actually an interesting thing there if Belichick actually taught Bo there a little bit, even if it was 1 year, even if this thing was going to be 1 year there for it. It didn't went through. Honestly, it did not went through because Sean didn't really thought it would be a good idea to bring Belichick into the Broncos there. But that should have been really interesting there. I think the Broncos should have been much better in 2024. Maybe we should have got more wins in 2024 instead of having a 10-7 record there. Even if we had the playoffs in 2024 there with a 10-7 record with Sean Payton there, maybe we should have had a much better record there with Belichick there, because you should have had two head coaches there who honestly were technically the best there, like Sean Payton and Belichick there, who honestly were both head coaches for the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots there. Mostly making it a positive thing there for it. But Sean didn't thought it at the time there. He thought it was not going to be a good thing at the time, so he kind of backed out on that there. But it should have been really, really interesting if Belichick actually agreed in the 2024 season there. If he joined the Broncos in the 2024 season there, that should have been really, really interesting there to see that there. Maybe the Broncos should have actually had more wins there in 2024, because you should have had maybe like a really interesting dual sense there with two head coaches being on the same team there, and mostly even if Belichick only should have signed a 1-year contract there with the Broncos there if this thing went actually fully through. Even actually giving, crazy enough, actually giving Belichick more wins. He should have got more wins and the top head coach in the NFL, the top coach in the NFL right now. He should have actually outpassed him there, and I think that's Mike Vrabel. I think it was Mike Vrabel there who honestly had more wins. Not mistaken, with the Green Bay Packers back in the day. So he should have been, Belichick should have outpassed him there. Belichick should have really outpassed Mike Vrabel there. I think, he should have outpassed Mike Vrabel there. If the Broncos did sign him there. So that's really interesting there. Plus, it should have been the Broncos should have been having a much better season, honestly, in 2024 if Belichick actually agreed with it. Even if the Broncos did have a good season in 2024, but under Sean Payton. But what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about Sean Payton almost becoming a Bronco? Almost was the Broncos head coach in 2024. What do you think about that? Comment, rate, more sponsors, Super Bros. We like, love, Bros. Please subscribe for the Mountain Kids from Super Bowl live streams. Comment, more sponsors, Super Bros. Carg out. Out of your peace.